It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. Returns looking good so far. He's still going. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns, and Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for six.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They get him on his first throw in this conference championship. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
19 tight. Left game 19. Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. It's inside the 10. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull out in front further, 13-zip. Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
On play action now, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has a man Justin Jefferson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. A pickup there of 39. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Whew. I think coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space. And if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and short. Smith able to put it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Cut 19. Cut 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready?
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 11. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Ready up. Here we go.
Here's Robinson. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Warrior 70.
Daniels. Has it in close. Touchdown, Washington. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning him from the slot right. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's on the move. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
McCarthy to throw for it. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders, about set to begin their drive. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now.
Running left is Robinson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Smash, smash. Tight. Ready.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 16. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now it's second down.
Hawk 70. Come on, set.
Daniels now. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's brought down for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Daniels, 3rd and goal. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders continue piling onto this lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go. Take off.
Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give to Jones, right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Taken in by Addison, left side. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Able to find Jones. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Running right, this is Jones. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's McCarthy. Jones reels it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Third down, 1 yard to go.
18 Raptors. Go!
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. McCarthy throwing here. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. He tries to sneak it, and he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. He keeps it himself, and that hit stops him in his tracks. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
60 Bison. Panther 11.
Back now, pressure on its way. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings make it an 18-point game. Right, ready to send this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
60 Bobcat.
Here's 2nd and 14. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Commanders 28, Vikings 10.
Ready up.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's good for 7 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Daniels from the pistol. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On second down, Robinson. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's go now. Ready?
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
79 Broncos, 19 Lions. Go! Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Robinson, and he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hut.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hopkinson reels it in. Space past the 35. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. They're set up at the 35 now.
And up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. That one's caught along the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it an 18-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back. A All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take possession of the football.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
You know, sometimes when you get outside that pocket and your body weight gets going laterally, that ball will sail on you. I mean, that's a tough connection to make even under the best of circumstances.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Daniels throwing on third. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Here we go, set. 18, run, 18, run. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. They've got to keep moving quick here. Second down carry for Jones. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. So next to the